about an opening statement? Just kidding. Not your style. Marshal, much has been made about after we guys were 2-2, the sort of the team got together, and what was your recollection of what happened between week 4 and the next 12 wins?
I would just say efficiency. I think not turning the ball over, possessing the clock, and Lamar just starting on his ascend, in the upward direction, going like this. The kid just started doing that, and I felt like, we were behind him in every way, and the defense started playing better too, obviously, in all 3 phases, but we definitely, as a team, we got behind him and just kept rolling.
Was there a meeting in the locker room in which you guys said, we're better than this?
Well, I remember right after Cleveland, I just remember John saying his statement that, rings in my head is this: we're not a very good football team right now. Right now we're not. So obviously we all had to kick it in gear and put our best foot forward and fight.
Hey, Marshal, this is the time of year where we talk about season awards and things like that. For John Harbaugh, can you talk about the job that he's done and maybe consideration of Coach of the Year for him?
Yeah, I mean, a good football team starts with a good head coach, and John's been here a very long time, and he's done a great job. It's a model of consistency, being the same guy every day, and you need that in a head coach. You don't want to be having a new head coach, new system, all that stuff. John's done a great job, and obviously it's been a great year.
You've seen several offensive coordinators in your time here. How would you characterize Greg Roman as an offensive coordinator, and would you like to see him become a head coach?
Yeah, I mean, obviously he's done a great job for us this year. He's done a great job, dialing up those plays and staying committed to the run no matter what. And obviously you want to see good people that put the time in and get their opportunities. So whatever lies ahead for him, he's put the time in and he deserves it.
Marshal, was it a source of pride for you to be on the sideline on Sunday and watch a couple guys like Ben Powers and Hurst, guys who haven't played a lot this year, do what they did to what's considered one of the best fronts in the league?
Yeah, I mean, to get that experience was great for those guys. Like Ben, that was his first time playing, in a live Bullets ball game, and as a young player, the quicker that you can get that real game experience, the better. So you know what it takes and you understand the speed of the game, the physicality of the game, and just, I mean, the whole team in general. They went out there and played their tails off and did a great job. I mean, it was awesome to watch for sure.
Marshal, for you though, at this point in your career and having played 15 games, to get basically 2 games off before you have to play a playoff.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, obviously, rest is critical. And we've played a lot of physical ball games this year. So I'm an old man, so the rest is I'm not going to shy away from it. I will take it. And when we play our football game, I'm gonna have some juice now. So I'm excited.
Marshal, for all the for all the really good teams that you've been on, this is the first time that you guys have had the best record and been the Super Bowl favorite going in. Does that change anything for you guys on the ground?
No, 100% no. I mean, we we do what we do every single day. We put the work in, put the time in to prepare. Whoever that team is going to be, we will prepare and put the work in. And be ready to put our best foot forward, play winning football, and that's our mindset. Just stay focused, stay in the moment, and don't worry about the Super Bowl. We got to worry about just one game at a time right now. Everybody wants to talk about get ahead of ourselves. We're ready, locked in for our first playoff game, whoever that may be.
Marshal, you described yourself as the old man a little earlier. This is, for the most part, a really young offense. What's it been like for you to see this thing get rolling?
Yeah, I mean, it's been awesome to be a part of it. I'm happy to do my part and happy to be a part of all those big wins. I mean, to rattle off all those wins and be that successful for that long is really hard to do in the NFL. Obviously, I've never been anything a part of that run, so I was fired up. It's why you play. It's why I play. I love the game, love competing, and it was great.
2012
to the playoffs. You know how tough it is to get here and to win those games and to make that run. At this point in your career, do you find yourself relishing going into this postseason?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, every season when you get past, I would say past year 10, you relish the time you get just because you're an older player and you understand that your days are numbered for sure. So you want to make the days count, make the games count, and like I said, I'm grateful to be a part of this team and how successful we've been. It's been awesome. I mean, it's it's like I said, it's why you play. So we're excited for our next opportunity.
How could you compare this team to the one that went to the Super Bowl and won it in 2012? one that had Ray and Ed Reed, but
With this team, we've just stacked, so many wins, going into the playoffs. The expectation is really high. When we won in 2012, Denver got after us like I can't remember what week that was. They blew us out at home, and that was rock bottom for us. It was tough. That's a playoff team, and we ended up playing well against the Giants. And then, so going into it, we were definitely, it was we got hot at the start of the playoffs. Well, we've been hot in the regular season now for weeks on end. So that's a big difference going into where we have a much higher expectation for sure.
So how does that change things?
It doesn't change things though, because the name of the game is getting into the playoffs, because now everybody is 0-0. So everybody understands that everything is much more important, because it only takes turn the ball over one or two times, a penalty here, a penalty there in the game, and all it takes is one loss and we're done. And all that 14-2 stuff, it does not matter. Just like every team can beat anybody on Sunday. It takes execution every single Sunday, no matter what we did the week before. You got to prove it again. And if we don't, there's no room for error. There's no room for error right now. So it doesn't matter. Records are gone now. The guys that got in the playoffs, you respect them. They're a good team. They're there for a reason. And like I said, you got to produce.
Marshall, you talked about your opponent. How do you and other players approach this week of practice? I know it's fundamentals, but this week of practice and over the weekend, are you watching the games? Are you looking?
I haven't even decided if I'm going to watch them yet. We'll see. But as far as preparing, they're all going to run like a similar style of defenses. Those double teams, that footwork and the timing in the run game, in the pass game. You'll have your one-on-one blocks. So we'll just we'll work on us right now. Work on our singular crafts out there today in practice, and just resharpen those tools. So, but we'll have to obviously wait till we see who we play. But we can still get better as a team, not knowing who we play.
How much does it help you've seen recently the Texans and Bills?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely helps. Playing against an opponent, one time you get a feel for their guys individually and get a feel for their guys as a whole. It definitely helps. But at this point, we're going to line them up. Whoever we get, we will get after them and execute.
Marshall, you talk about your days winding down. I mean, we don't expect any kind of grand Ray Lewis statements from you.
Yeah.
Is that something you just won't think about at all until?
Yeah,
until
no. Yeah, it's never been about me. Like I said, I've always been, feel fortunate to be a part of this organization, be drafted here, and the type of success we've had and all the games that I've been able to be a part of. I'm just taking it one day at a time. The most important thing is our next opponent. The retirement stuff. We'll wait till we're done playing, assess that stuff when that comes. But right now it's about playing football at a high level and getting after it.
Marshall, you mentioned Lamar and just how good he's been this season. Besides just the plays he makes on the field to win games, just knowing as a team we have a superstar here, MVP. How much does that galvanize the team and kind of push you to all be better?
It definitely does. It's a trickle-down effect. I mean, when you have guys like that making plays, that's contagious. They talk about contagious players. He definitely is. You have guys playing at that level. You get other guys that want to try to get on that level as much as they can. So you get that extra 2-3% maybe out of, even if it's 1% out of each guy, and then you compound that with 53 guys, it does make a difference for sure. And I believe our entire team has done that. Everybody wants to play. There's something extra to play for. That extra shove or that extra, 2 yards down the field block is going to spring somebody for 60 yards instead of 20. That compound interest is huge.
Marshall, obviously, I think we expected him to be better this year than he was last year. But how impressed are you at how much better he's been since walking off the field in that playoff game against the Chargers?
Yeah, I feel like this year we're going to have some growing pains with a young quarterback in his second year, and that's just part of the game, right? Just because it's hard to win every single Sunday, and he has not had that. He has been on, like I said, he has been on the ascend, and then there has been no lag, and he has gotten it done many different ways, and it's been, like I said, it's been impressive to watch, be a part of it. Credit to him. And him staying humble and staying hardworking, and that's the type of guy he is. He's not taking his foot off the gas. He's not worried about next week. You put him on the field, he's going to go do his thing, and we're behind him.
Marshall, when you have a player like that who's taking the league by storm, can you explain how his presence in a room, like when he steps in the locker room, does it feel different? How do people react to him?
He's calm and collective. He's confident in what he does. He's not like putting himself out there, talking too much, doing anything. His play speaks for itself. That's what he does, and that's the best way. That's the way I love it as a young player. We have too many young guys in the NFL that haven't done enough and think they're going to, showboat and do this and that. No, put your play on the field. Let that speak for itself. You will gain respect that way, and he has done that every single week. his play is what he, that's what he does every single Sunday.
Marshal, you've been around Orlando for the last 2 years. How have you seen him kind of progress in these 2 years since he's been here? What's your relationship like with him?
Yeah, he's a hardworking kid. He's a great kid. He loves football. He loves being a part of it. Loves the camaraderie of the guys, and I'm happy to play next to him. He's really improved in his second year and just taking that next step for sure. You have a lot of room to improve in your second year. You're a young, raw player, and I feel like he's taking those steps. He's coming into his own. Played a really good game versus the Steelers. Got after those guys. I'm happy for the kid. He's playing really well.
All right, Marshall, thank you.
No problem.
Thanks a lot.
All right, guys.